Because students who were actually EWS category students are paying crores of rupees to take a seat. Because how did EWS candidates first of all get the EWS certificate when they could actually afford to pay 2.5 crore rupees as fees? Very clearly, this is abuse, this is misuse, and the government of India must do something to stop this complete fraud that is happening on this country. Hello students, Namaste, welcome to Medical 360. What I'm about to show you will shock you. Because who's an EWS category student is paying crores of rupees to get a seat in medical institutions. You should know that the government of India has come up with a regulation about 3 years back which allowed economically weak section students to have some kind of a category reservation so that people who are very poor and cannot afford good education will also have some kind of a blockage of seats where they will be able to access them. But is it going to the deserved people of this country? Or is it that anyone who doesn't have fixed regular income, salary income from government or corporate sector is using the EWS category to sneak in and take away the seat from someone who is more deserving? This is NEET PG counselling, where the counselling details came in last week. And when we saw the data, we were shocked. We were shocked because students who were actually EWS category students are paying crores of rupees to take a seat. Let me explain through to information of what exactly is happening and why it must shock you and why we must be standing up and dealing with this situation, because very clearly this is abuse, this is misuse, and the government of India must do something to stop this complete fraud that is happening on this country. What is the reservation that you have in this country at this point in time, category wise? You have 10% reservation for EWS, 15% for SC, 7.5% for ST, and 27% for OBC NCL. Now this 10% reservation is meant for only those students who are not getting any other reservation, which means that it is not meant for these people. Even so, an SC plus EWS will not be acting together and so on and so forth. This is only meant for those students who are not getting any other reservation otherwise. So that is 10%, right? What is the definition of EWS in this country? The definition of EWS in the country is that the annual family income must be below 8 lakh. Below 8 lakh, which is about 65,000-70,000 rupees per month, right? They should also not own an agricultural land of more than 5 acres, agricultural land, or a residential flat of about 1,000 square feet. So if you even have a flat of 1,000 square feet and more, you're not categorized as an EWS student. Or you should not have a residential plot of 100 square yards for home or in notified municipalities and 200 square yards in non-notified areas. The notified areas are typically metro and cities and all, and non-notified areas is villages and all those things, right? But essentially what we're talking of is you neither have enough income nor you have enough property or wealth. And that is when you get categorized into EWS. That is the category, EWS category. And they must not belong to SC, ST or OBC NCL, which is what I told you, that they don't have any other reservation. So this is the thing, less than 8 lakh income or less than 5 acres of agricultural land or 100 square yards of land in notified and 200 square yards in non-notified areas. That is what, EWS category. If you have any of these things, you're not EWS category. Now look at what's happening. This is data that came to us this week when the NEET PG counselling first round data came in. When we looked at that data, you actually have students who there is one student of rank 47,428. They joined Santosh Medical College and Hospital in Ghaziabad for MD Radiodiagnosis, paying 2.28 crores as fees. There is one student with rank 91,992 who joined D.Y. Patil Medical College, MS Orthopaedics, paying 1.87 crores as fees. Sri Siddhartha Medical College in Tumkur, paying 1.8 crores as fees. All these are EWS category. We'll also show you the proof, by the way. Sri Siddhartha Medical College, Tumkur, 1.8 crores fees, and they've joined it. D.Y. Patil Medical College and in Maharashtra, 1.65 crores. So I'm just showing you 5 candidates at this point in time. I'll show you all the candidates if you want, but that is the kind of data that's coming in where they paid so much fees. EWS category students who don't even have an income of 8 lakhs, nor wealth, nor property or anything are paying so much money. Now let's look at some data. And this again, I've continued with another thing, 1.65 crores fees at Sri Satya Sai Medical College, Mahatma Gandhi Medical College, Pondicherry, 1.5 crores, Rajeshwari Medical College, 1.5 crores, Santosh Medical College again, 1.5 crores, Santosh Medical College again, 1.5 crores. So you actually see a pattern out here where a few colleges, EWS candidates are paying crores of rupees to get a seat. Let me show you data of how here. This is on the NMC website. On the NMC website, if you carefully notice, the student here is, the rank is 47,428, self-finance, merit seat, paid seat quota. The quota is paid seat quota. Santosh Medical College and Hospital, MD Radiodiagnosis. The allotted category is open. The allotted category is open. The candidate category, original category is EWS. So the original candidate category is EWS, but it was allotted in the open category and it was allotted. These are on the NMC website. What we're showing is NMC website. I'm showing you a couple of cases so that you understand how we compile the data. Another candidate, 90,824 is the rank. Paid seat quota. Mahatma Gandhi Medical College and Research Institute, Pondicherry. MS Orthopaedics. Allotted category is open. Candidate category, original category is EWS. Notice this, EWS. So the category is EWS, but allotted is open category because obviously there is no seat in the general category. So basically they came to EWS and took it up and then paid that 1.5-2 crore rupees fees to do that, right? Now let's look at Santosh Medical College and how the fees happens. Now what essentially we are talking of is a kind of fees. Let's understand the fee that is there. I showed you the paid quota seat there. Look at the fee. Annual mode, general management category INR is 76 lakh rupees. Into 3 is 2.28 crores. So an EWS student, right, is paying 2.28 crore rupees as fees only. By the way, add to that all the stay, living and all expenditure, it will be about 2.5 crores, 2.6 crore rupees is what they're paying into a particular college, while they're actually in annual income, what they claim on a certificate when they actually came in as a EWC category student is less than 8 lakh income. That is a tragedy that we're dealing with. And I showed you about 10 candidates there. The total candidates that when we looked at it, there are about 147 students who were EWS candidates who got allotment in the open category. 147 students who were EWS candidates got allotment of seats in the open category. One of them paid more than 2 crore rupees. 76 of them paid more than 1 crore and above. So it also includes a 2 crore wala. 50 lakh students, if you look at it, have paid, 137 students paid 50 lakhs and above as fees to actually get that. In all, 147 students moved from EWS to open category and paid seats is what they took. Now, if this is not fraud, if this is not abuse, if it is not cheating students who genuinely are EWS candidates and deserve that seat, but someone else from somewhere else came in who are actually EWS candidate students and have taken the seat, this has to be abuse. Because how did EWS candidates, first of all, get the EWS certificate when they could actually afford to pay 2.5 crore rupees as fees? How did these candidates who do not have any wealth originally got a certificate as EWS, but could actually pay 2.5 crores as fees and then take a seat? These are questions that we need to answer. EWS needs reservation, it's great. But if it's not going to the right people, because if these people, what I've showed you at this point in time is people who paid the open category. Now imagine the number of students who would have actually been eligible, able to pay so much money, has so much wealth, but has taken away the seats from the EWS category students in a genuinely good medical college by getting through the EWS quota. Though they are not actually economic vehicle sections, they actually have a lot of income, lot of wealth, and they could afford that. Because what we showed is the other side of it. Now you start looking at this side of it. This is complete abuse and this needs to be stopped. I hope the government of India can deal with this situation at the earliest so that the abuse of EWS category certification process is stopped. And before I move any further, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to Medical 360 if you're a student who is aspiring to get into any of the medical careers. It can be allied sciences, MBBS, MD, whatever it is. Because we're going to, through the year, give you information, data, well-researched data, analysis and all. So it will help you get into the best medical course of your choice, of your aptitude, based on your affordability. That's our objective, that's our mission. Thank you so much. Namaste.